one very important phenomena I am going to share with you about. Why the Sahara Desert is turning green again. The Sahara Desert is experiencing a fascinating phenomenon. It's slowly turning green again. This might sound surprising given its current state as one of the driest and harshest places on Earth. But the Sahara wasn't always a desert. Thousands of years ago, it was a lush, green landscape with lakes, rivers, and abundant vegetation. Scientists are finding that this greening process is happening in certain parts of the desert again, and several factors are contributing to this shift. 1. Climate shifts and natural cycles. The Sahara goes through long-term climate cycles that shift between wet and dry periods. These cycles are driven by changes in the Earth's orbit, tilt, and axial precession, the way the Earth wobbles as it rotates. These cycles, known as the Sahara Green Sahara phenomenon, can last thousands of years. The desert was green during the Holocene epoch, around 10,000 to 5,000 years ago, and has been drying out ever since. Some scientists believe the Sahara might be in the early stages of another wet phase, which is why vegetation and plant life are beginning to return to parts of it. 2. Human activity and climate change. While natural cycles play a significant role, human-induced climate change is also having an impact. Rising global temperatures are causing more unpredictable weather patterns, and in some cases, the increasing warmth is triggering unusual rainfall patterns in parts of the Sahara. This means that certain regions are receiving more rainfall than they would in a typical dry period, enabling plants and grasslands to sprout where they haven't for centuries. Winds, particularly from the Atlantic and Mediterranean, bring moisture to the Sahara. Studies suggest that there are increasing instances of atmospheric rivers, narrow corridors of concentrated moisture in the atmosphere, hitting the desert, particularly in the Sahel region, the transition zone between the Sahara and the tropical regions. These atmospheric rivers can bring unexpected rainfall to the desert, contributing to the growth of vegetation. The greening of the Sahara has been observed from space. Using satellite imagery, researchers have detected patches of green in regions that were once arid. For example, there are signs of increased plant life and even the appearance of new wetlands in the desert. In particular, the southern edge of the Sahara, the Sahel, has seen significant changes, with more shrubs and grasses sprouting in places that were previously barren. While it's too soon to say whether the Sahara will become permanently green, this trend raises interesting possibilities. If the desert continues to green, it could have major impacts on the ecosystem, agriculture, and even human settlement in the region. Some scientists even propose that increasing vegetation could help mitigate desertification and provide new areas for farming in parts of Africa. Another factor is that dust storms in the Sahara deposit large amounts of minerals in other regions. Some of this dust settles in places that receive more rainfall and may actually help to fertilize the soil, making it more suitable for plant life. Additionally, the presence of underground water reserves in some parts of the Sahara, like the ancient aquifers, could be a resource for sustaining plant growth if properly managed.